Mind reading present. 9 signs you're socially intelligent, according to psychology. Social intelligence is a powerful force. It's the unspoken ability that allows you to understand situations, connect with others, and lead with empathy. Psychology tells us that there are certain indicators that you are socially intelligent. You may not be aware that you are showing these signs, but they are there, and subtly reveal your social prowess. In this short read, we'll explore 9 signs that you're socially intelligent. Let's get started. Number 1. You're a great listener. Listening, really listening, is a skill that many people take for granted. However, being socially intelligent will take these skills to a higher level. It's not just about nodding your head when others are talking. No, if you're socially intelligent, you're listening with the intention of understanding, just answering. You're genuinely interested in what the other person is saying, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. You ask in-depth follow-up questions that show that you are engaged, and your responses demonstrate a deep understanding of the speaker's point of view. Active listening is a hallmark of socially intelligent individuals. So if you find yourself leaning over during a conversation, completely absorbing what is being said, rather than planning your next response, you may be simply showing off your social intelligence. Number 2. You are able to adapt to different social situations. Being socially intelligent often means having the ability to blend in easily in different social situations, and trust me, I've experienced that too. I remember one time when I was invited to a formal dinner with a group of academics, something completely outside my comfort zone. I am more used to hanging out casually with friends, rather than discussing advanced scientific theories while eating 5 dishes. But instead of panicking, I took a deep breath and adapted. I listened carefully, picked up conversation cues, and even managed to contribute some key points to the discussion. And did you know, towards the end of the night, I felt like I was in the right place. That's what social intelligence is all about: adapting your behavior to fit the situation, even when it feels unfamiliar or uncomfortable. It's about finding common ground with anyone you meet, whether it's at a fancy dinner party or in a casual coffee shop. Number 3. You understand nonverbal cues. Body language is a silent conversation that we all follow, whether we realize it or not. As a socially intelligent individual, you are sensitive to these nonverbal cues: subtle changes in posture, glancing facial expressions, restless foot taps. It feels like you're fluent in a language that many people don't even realize they speak. What's more, research shows that only 7% of communication is based on the actual words we say. The rest is about tone of voice and body language aspects that people with social intelligence are able to interpret and respond to well. When you're good at reading the implied intent, or rather, understanding the implied intent behind the words, you're more likely to show your social intelligence. Number 4. You are good at managing your emotions. If you've ever engaged in heated discussions and managed to stay calm, you've demonstrated a key aspect of social intelligence: emotional management. People who have high social intelligence have excellent abilities in controlling their emotions. They don't let their feelings dictate their response, especially in stressful situations. Instead, they take a step back, assess the situation, and respond in a productive and respectful manner. These people understand the impact of their emotions on a situation, and they choose to respond rather than react. If you're able to stay calm under pressure and manage your emotions effectively, you're more likely to show your social intelligence. Number 5. You empathize. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, and is a cornerstone of social intelligence. If you feel like you naturally put yourself in the shoes of others, feel their joy, their pain, their joy as if it were your own joy, then you most likely have social intelligence. You don't just sympathize, you empathize. You don't just hear, you feel. The ability to connect on this emotional level allows you to build deep and meaningful relationships. And in a world where connection is key, your empathy is a clear sign of your social intelligence. Number 6. You're inclusive. We've all experienced it: newcomers in a group, outsiders looking inward. It wasn't a pleasant feeling. However, when you're socially intelligent, You make it your mission to make sure no one feels that way. You have an innate ability to make everyone feel accepted and valued. You interact with people from all walks of life and make them feel welcome. You are the one who realizes if someone is ignored in the conversation, and you involve them. And it's not just about being kind. It's about acknowledging that everyone has a unique perspective to offer. You understand that diversity is not only important, but essential. If you're the one who always makes sure everyone's voice is heard, you're showing off your social intelligence in a truly beautiful way. Number 7. You are self-aware. Self-awareness is a key component of social intelligence. It's about understanding your own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and motivations. I remember a time when I made a mistake at work. It was a big mistake, and it had an impact on my team. Instead of blaming others or looking for excuses, I reflected on myself. I realized that the mistake was caused by my lack of organization and poor time management. It was hard to accept, but this self-awareness allowed me to take responsibility for my actions and make the necessary changes to avoid repeating the mistakes. As a result, my work increased dramatically. So, if you're someone who is able to look at yourself honestly with all your strengths and weaknesses and use that insight to grow and develop, then you're demonstrating a high level of social intelligence. Number 8. You respect the boundaries of others. Respecting other people's boundaries is a clear sign of social intelligence. You understand that everyone has their own comfort zone, and you are careful not to go beyond it. This can be as simple as not forcing a hug when someone is uncomfortable with physical contact, or appreciating someone's need to be alone. You are not coercive or intrusive, but instead, you value the personal space and emotional boundaries of the people around you. By keeping these boundaries in mind, you create a safe and comfortable environment for everyone, and that way, you show your social intelligence. Number 9. You are authentic. The essence of social intelligence is authenticity. Being yourself is not only about self-confidence, but also about respect for others. You don't pretend to be someone else or try to fit in a mold that isn't you. You feel good about yourself, and you let others see you for who you really are with all your flaws. This level of authenticity builds trust and fosters deeper relationships with the people around you. That is the main manifestation of social intelligence. Final thoughts. The power of social intelligence. The attributes of social intelligence: empathy, active listening, self-awareness, and authenticity, to name just a few, are more than just useful social skills. These attributes are a reflection of ourselves as individuals and the way we live interpersonal relationships. Being socially intelligent doesn't mean you have to be the center of attention or a charismatic leader. It's about understanding others, respecting their boundaries, being authentic, and creating meaningful relationships. As psychologist Daniel Goleman points out, emotional intelligence is an absolute requirement of leadership. Without emotional intelligence, one can have the best training in the world, a sharp analytical mind, and an infinite supply of intelligent ideas, but he still won't be a great leader. With this in mind, let us continue to develop our social intelligence. Social intelligence not only enriches and satisfies our relationships, but it is also the key to personal growth and effective leadership. After all, we are social beings by nature, and our ability to connect with others is one of our strongest weapons. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.